Because one thing that I've added in the bed of this truck, I really love having. It adds a lot of functionality to the bed of the truck, and it makes it much more useful, especially if you put things in the back of your truck that you're not always going to need, but it keeps them separate in a way that you can still use the trunk or the bed of this truck as a trunk when you're doing other things other than off-roading or hauling lumber or whatever you're using your truck for. So let's open up the bed now and take a look. As you can see, I have this pretty awesome bed separator, and Tesla actually launched the Cybertruck with the option to get one of these. There's two major drawbacks. Number one, the original design was actually not perfect for the back of this truck. There was enough deviation in the truck that sometimes it would fit well, sometimes it wouldn't. They have since fixed that part. The second thing about this particular one that is great is it actually has legs on the sides, so it has some adjustability. And the reason why that matters is for those of you who are using bed mats, this will actually work with that. So it gives you more flexibility on what you're doing in the bed of the truck. So if you use the truck mat, you can still keep that and use this. Plus, because it mounts into the L-track system that's natively put on the truck, this actually can be used anywhere in the back of the truck. And in my case, I've got it right about in the middle, just in front of where the lid is for the sub trunk. I still have plenty of space between the very back of the bed and where this is set to have all of the gear that I usually just keep in the truck at all times, and still have access to this back section for when we're going anywhere. Another thing is, if you are kind of an organized person like myself, it is nice to keep things a little bit nicer, a little bit more organized than just throwing everything back here and it sliding around. It does still work just fine with the Cyber tent if you have that, with a number of other items that you can put in the front. Really love having this. So much easier to get to things that you need when you're just doing a certain thing that day. So if you're bringing a stroller with you, you're going somewhere, it's not going to be all the way in the back of the bed where you have to climb up to get it. It's now going to be stuck here in this back, let's say 1/3 of the bed with where I have it mounted.